So, under the lights of Allianz Stadium, it's desperation stakes on Easter Saturday. The Roosters and the Panthers. And it's Nafahu White. Nafahu White inside the 20. Late offload, no one saw coming. Watson thought he could get through, just held on to. Liam Henry was important there. Now swung to the open. Sandon Smith. Tedesco, Mwanganita was there, then the flick, Tupou in the corner! Incredible start from the Roosters! Last tackle here for Penrith. Lynch, 6 more tackles. 6 more tackles, hence why Lindsay Smith just charges into them. Comes to Kenny. On for Yo. Papali'i. Great run, Papali'i, he's almost there. Kenny. Yo. Driven into the ground. Bread and butter for Radley. Right side again. Cleary. Edwards. Surely. Yes. Alamotti scores. Penrith hit back. Penrith on the board. Zavala got slow service. Dom Young won't get there. Toyer almost. Great save. Penrith come down with it. And it's a penalty here. McLean went up there, and you can see on the screen, mid-air, the tackle. So Toyer went up, and he wrapped his arms around Kev. That's what did him in. When he's Radley. White. Zavala. Tedesco. Comes away to Young. Puts the foot down for the first time tonight. The kick. Tedesco! Can't hang on to it. Edwards was there to bring him down. Tedesco was so close. Here's Cleary. Cleary at the line. Edwards, they're doing it again. Comes to Alamotti. And the Panthers have their second try. A big one just before half-time. And it's a repeat of the first. Here is Cleary, and he has got it. And Nathan Cleary is the greatest point scorer in Penrith history. Cleary, time to really set this kick up here. Tupou on the 10. Great catch, but was someone taken out? They certainly were. Penrith penalty. And yes, down the middle it goes. Biggest lead of the night belongs to Penrith, 14 points to 6. As Kenny goes back to Cleary, and Edwards working in the middle. Early ball for Yo. Yo puts on a bit of left foot work there, but happy to take the tackle with one left. Kenny pokes it in, and this could be a try. Oh yes, Isaiah Papali'i has scored for Penrith. And now they break to the short side, little outside. Toyer is going to score! It's shades of Barber in the 2016 grand final. Some simplicity, but some beauty. And the Roosters out of nowhere get their second.
What a superb scrum move.
The kick from Cleary is shallow. Might be tricky though. Might be real tricky. Leota bats it back. Now comes to Yo. The kick hits the post. And this could be a Talangi try.
That's a back, so can we check?
Blaze Talangi. He gets his first Penrith try. Kenny to Yo. Yo to Smith. Out the back Talangi. That's Penrith beauty. That's gorgeous. And Dylan Edwards gets over. As it just murdered, the lights just flickered there. Now it comes to Edwards. Edwards with bodies in motion. Talangi on. And McLean's going to get his way over. He's over and scoring. Casey McLean. There's Radley. It's a clip there on Jenkins. And Penrith here. They're going to go for 2 to win this game. And it's got the distance. So another Super Saturday game ends with a long-range kick from in front. This one not so important, but for the Panthers, well, perhaps reports of their demise somewhat exaggerated.
Trent, how do you assess the final scoreline? It was a really great contest for a big period of the game.
Yeah, it was. It was, would have, thought we could have possibly been in front in the first half, 12-6. That could have been either way. And then I thought we started poorly the second half. But then to get back 20-12, game on, 21 minutes to go, I think, there. And then, we just we lost the field position battle. We didn't work hard enough in defensive pressure to earn the right for some field position. And then we ended up, conceding. I think it was the last sort of a ricochet kick on that, hit the post, and there was another one there. It just ended up being, taken away from us. But, we didn't work hard enough in that second half.
How's Nat going?
Yeah, he's got an MCL injury. It's pretty disappointing, Nothing was mentioned at all in the thing, but, because the tackle gets an MCL injury and he's done for the night. So...
At the time, how did you assess the tackle? Because, okay.
I don't know.
Is there a confusion there?
There's no confusion there.
Okay.
Not from my point of view. I don't know how it was there, but not to even have a discussion and a guy to do an MCL and finish for the game, it's pretty clear.
It was almost, the play just kept going. There was no sort of pause there. Did you see anything, was there an option to sort of stop the game, Teddy? Did you feel like, I
didn't get a feel for it, no, but they've gone back on tackles before, sets later, so I don't know if it was looked at by bunker or the referees, but nothing was said or done.
How big a turning point, Trent, was the Dylan Edwards, the collision with Teddy? You give away a penalty, you go up the other end and score. You could have been, do you feel you kind of piggybacked them down there?
Yeah, I thought there was a couple of turning points on last tackles. It was obviously, if you're going for the ball, you're going for the ball. You're not standing tall, and then it was 10 metres away between where he kicked it and where the collision was. So I didn't like that one. And then we had an escort penalty down on the line there against Rads, and then one the opposite end, which was complete opposite on Mark. It was just... I thought they were poor calls. That didn't... they can change moments. We got beaten over the course of the whole game. But they're big moments that, whether it was the knee or the challenge on Ted, there wasn't a going for the ball there. It was a standing and a leaning towards Ted on that side. And then you go those escort penalties. I don't see how you can go... Rads, who's moving towards the ball, you're allowed to, and then Nathan, not Ivan, wasn't out there, moving away from the ball towards Mark.
Yeah.
Those, their decisions are really, really clear. It's not, and they're big plays. Just if you're going to pin the escorts, it was the set after. Yeah. It was the set after. It's really, really simple and clear. So, that's, we missed our moments and so did they.
Just on that moment with Ted, were you both expecting Dylan to have 10 in the bin there?
Yeah. By the way I explained it, going for a ball that's around your legs, you go for a ball that's around your legs. You don't stand tall and then move to your right. He kicked it 10 metres away from him, So, that's my view. Possibly biased, but that's my view. And, I think,
You're expecting Billy and Gus come straight back in next week. What's the situation with them?
Hopefully. Bill's obviously was suspended this week, and then Gussie, should be. I haven't seen him back at training yet, but be nice. I can't imagine Butch isn't going to finish the game and then play next week. So,
what was the injury that Angus had?
Groin. He did quite well. He got it in the middle of the game last week. He sort of got gang tackled and sort of split in two a little bit, but that was in the first half, and he did quite well, but. yeah, it was pretty sore post game, and then for obviously couldn't get there.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Ivan, how was the dressing room after that?
Yeah, obviously pretty happy. Quite relieved as well. So it's been a long time. So yeah, it's good.
Going to sit on the sideline every week.
No, I don't know. I haven't done that for a long time, but I tend to go down there when it's like I don't know. I just want to feel it and hear it tonight. So can't really see that much, but the screens are pretty good here too, so that helped a bit. So yeah, I don't know. So
What was the difference tonight, Ivan? It's not computer, you can't turn it on and off, but that really felt like you guys were, that was the Panthers of old tonight.
yeah, well, we got a real battle, which we were like at 6-0 down. That was it was a tough period for us. I thought the Roosters really came to play. They're very physical. They were a powerful team, and we were under pressure for sure. But we got through that period. And I thought that sort of set us up for the second half. Came out, started the second half well, and I think, but I think our work in the first half, where we were able to, just hang in there and make a few stops and then come up with some points. That just gave us a bit of confidence. Then we, as I said, start second half, well, and I think they got into our rhythm a bit there, so which we haven't really had since Vegas, to be honest.
You feel that was your best middle rotation as well this year? It felt like when Ice came on, it particularly really kind of kept the ante high.
Yeah, he was really good, Ice. He's actually been good. He's been good for us each week. Starting he's been good, but he's it's the way the games have gone. He's just probably been chewing up a lot of energy and probably didn't get the best of what he's really good at. So, made the switch tonight. I thought Moses actually was outstanding too. Second stint. Got all our leaders tonight were really good, and that's what we need. It'll be a good night for some of the young boys too to get some confidence.
The guy next year, I think, broke the club record tonight. It's pretty proud coach, but pretty proud dad as well, I imagine.
Yeah, I actually knew that record was coming up, but I was probably feeling sorry for myself in the last few weeks, so I didn't realise. So, it's an amazing record. Ryan Girdler's like an outstanding player for our club, and that's a lot of points too. So, very cool. Should be proud of it.
Coming for Cameron Smith, Nathan?
Oh, I don't know. That's pretty far away. But I think those are just little things that you can tick off along the way, and it's pretty cool. But the more important journey was getting to win tonight, and just getting back on track and feeling like ourselves again. So. Happy with both, I guess.
Do you feel that was the best cohesion you guys have had as a spine? Like, obviously, you've chopped and changed your partner, and Dill's been in and out, but that felt like you've really got your cohesion back together.
Yeah, I think so, but I also think it was the most cohesive we've been as a whole group, to be honest. And I thought our defence was back to what it needs to be for long periods tonight, and that just that helps your attack at the end of the day, rather than chasing points all the time and constantly trying to find tries. It sort of just happened organically tonight, just through effort and putting them in the right places, I think.
Nathan, our first try in Penrith colours for Blaze. What's the combination and bond between the two of you like?
Yeah, I was pumped for him, mate. She just I don't know, just seems like a little brother at the moment. You just forget he's only 19 or 20 years old, so raw but so willing to learn. And I've really enjoyed it so far. Constantly building. We both sort of, in the pre-season, had rehab together, and now we're starting to build those reps on the field. So it's definitely a work in progress and a long way to go, but something I'm looking forward to and I'm excited about. And I thought his second half tonight in particular, he did some great things.
Ivan, can you talk us through what happened with that interchange situation in the first half with Scott and Isaac?
I'll talk to you as best I can. We thought that it was a mistake. We thought that Soz, because he had a dislocated finger, and then we thought he must have been broken. So because he ran off to the sideline, and Isaac, who's never been on the bench before, I don't think he really knew what to do. So I think he didn't give his card to someone. So it's the old trick, I just got to go on, so I'll just throw it on the ground. Yeah, that's just rookie error. Like he'd actually never been on the bench in his life. So be honest with you, I never even thought of that. So there was a balls up that would cost us two interchanges. So we paid for it. Yeah.
Scott's hand seems fine with that flick pass that he got away.
I think it might have been the other hand there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he'll make you watch it a few times? Probably should.
I don't know. You normally say you're happy if your players do things like that if they practice it. I've never seen him do that.
I've seen him do it once in a game, actually.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
might have, yeah.
It's just instinct, I think.
We wanted the boys to play, to their instincts, I must say, because we haven't been. We've been second guessing ourselves, and which happens when you don't really get in a rhythm in the game, and you're chasing points, as Nat said. So hopefully we can do more of that.
How's Luke Garner?
Yeah, he's not too bad. He's but he wasn't, obviously couldn't get back on, so it's not terrible, but it's also not great, He's coherent and everything, so yeah.
Cheers.